Okay, quick video on the DIY box that I created for my Pond Prowler boat. Inside of here is my 12 volt 100 amp lithium battery. I would like it because the lithium batteries are so much lighter in weight, and also the power is a little bit better the way it draws it out. But the way I did it is it's just a regular box. This is just like, I don't know, I think I got this for like 15 bucks or something like that. And I just ran a couple wires with these Anderson quick disconnect plugs. So basically, this one on this side right here is runs the puck for my trolling motor, or it would run any auxiliary lights or anything else that I had. I ran it out of this one. And this plug right over here, we're using it so big, is this runs the trolling motor. So the trolling motor, according to Minn Kota, because it's 60 amps, it's a Tarova, is it takes a, I think for under 10 feet, you got to go with 6 gauge wire, which is what this is. This is a 6 gauge, that's why it's so big. But it just plugs right into here, and I just click it, and then this one of course plugs in on this side, and you just click it, and you're good to go. Very easy. Now, one of the problems that I had with the battery is knowing, okay, how much power do I have left in this thing? And so I installed this little battery gauge here, and when you flip the switch, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but what it says 100%, and it says 13.2 volts. Now, one thing you got to understand about lithium batteries is they're always going to show 100%. Okay, because the way they draw power out is always consistent. So as far as these gauges are concerned, as far as your trolling motors are concerned, if you have a battery gauge on there, it's always going to show 100%. But that's not necessarily true. 13.2 volts is actually what's telling you how much percentage of the battery you have left. So it's something you got to be really careful about. So this one says 13.2 volts, and what I have on my boat, which I'll just show you a screenshot of this in the video here, but you can see I have this little chart, and on my chart, if I go 12 volts and I take it down to where it says 13.2 and I go across, that shows me that I have 70% of the battery left. So that's something that's very important to understand, because I've seen other videos where people are talking about these things and they're focusing on the 100%, which they're thinking, oh, it's 100% all the time. They're like, hey, I've been out for 10 hours, I'm still at 100%. No, you're definitely not. You want to make sure to always check your voltage, okay? And if your voltage gets down to somewhere around 12%, you can see on the chart, you want to start charging it, because they're down to 10%. Because the thing about these batteries is they don't slowly discharge like a lead acid. What they will do is when they're done, they're done. They stop. And so you'll be dead stuck. You won't be able to limp back or anything. It'll literally shut the motor down. I've had that happen because I purposely drained this thing down on my motor to see what would happen. And that's what happens, of course. Not a big deal. I have my backup motor. But anyway, I just want to kind of go through this to show you this nice little case. It was real simple. It's just drill some holes in this thing, mounted this to the lid, mounted this one to the lid, and I just wired everything in the battery really nice with proper connectors and everything. And I absolutely love this thing, and didn't really cost much money at all. So anyway, thought I'd share.